Do you know, I've been telling people it's usually very difficult on African soil to defeat a president who is looking for his second term.
What is fear? Some will tell you it is a primal emotion triggered by the perception of danger or failure. Others, especially those with a flair for philosophy, might say fear is a shadow of what might go wrong. But ask President Ruto's critics and they will give you a far more Kenyan answer. Fear is sounding like Musalia Mudavadi. Yes, fear is wearing a calm face while surrendering your spine.
But when I came to other people and I told them, I have seen the direction and where the wind is going and what is happening, people thought I was joking.
Fear is standing on a political battlefield and choosing to wave the white flag before the war has even begun. That's exactly what Mudavadi did during his recent appearance in Malava, where, true to form, the Prime Cabinet Secretary serenaded the presidency of William Ruto.
I speak to you and I told you that we merged, ANC, UDA, we merged. I will not tell you who a candidate will be, but I want you to go home. Just reflect.
The Prime Cabinet Secretary didn't just endorse Ruto's 2027 re-election. He warned Kenyans that trying to beat an incumbent president is an act of self-sabotage, especially on African soil.
Do you know, I've been telling people it's usually very difficult on African soil to defeat a president who is looking for his second term. And I want to give you a chronology. Shall I give you a chronology? Are you ready to walk with me on this journey? All right? Because I wanted to dedicate this day because this is such a serious matter.
To make his point, he went straight into the archives of political trauma, dusted off the dark chapter of Moi's dictatorship, and reminded the nation that despite a united opposition back then, Moi still won.
If you go back, we now go back to the era of Moi. We move away from his first 14 years when it was single party. We now come to multipartism in 1992. When the original Ford, ile ya kina Matiba, Muliro, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, Shikuku, Paul Mwite, name them. Well, when they gathered in Kamkunji, everybody said, Moi amekwisha, hakuna njia, dunia imeenda. And there were massive defections. People were running away to defect, thinking that that is where it will be easy. Moi then told them, mimi ni professor wa siasa, ngoja tu utaona. After a while, the original Ford was scattered into 4 pieces. 4. Moi walked back into office. Through the ballot, he won. By the time the opposition was saying, how did it happen? He had been voted in because people had cast the ballot. When it came to 1997, Moi calculated he had 1 more term under the new constitution at that time. Again, they thought it was whatever. Moi maneuvered, campaigned, Moi won. Kibaki came in 2002 because Moi was no longer on the ballot. And Kibaki won. This is so important to our people. Please listen to me. We then moved from there. We came to the one of 2007, because Kibaki won 2002 without any challenge. We came to 2007. Mimi na wakina Umbima hapa na wengine tukakuwa kwa ODM. When we had that ndizi na chungwa, tukazunguka. In 2005 when we won the referendum, tukafikiri tumeshinda. Huyu mzee Kibaki sijui alisema hiyo ilikuwa referendum, haikuwa general election. Kufika general election in 2007-2008, Kibaki akabadilika akakuwa PNU. Kibaki was a different person. Whether we debate or whatever, he got his term. He did his second term. We came to Uhuru. Uhuru won his first term after Kibaki. Then tukaingia 2017. Wakati ule watu wakasema, we Musalia, tumekasirika na wewe. Sasa fanya kazi na baba namna hiyo. Nikasema all right, lazima tufanye namna hiyo. Nikakubali, nikaunda NASA. Mimi ndio nilikuwa nikisema NASA Uhuru, NASA Ruto, NASA hawa. Ama mmesahau? Si ndio mimi niliunda National Super Alliance. Nikazunguka Kenya nzima na NASA. Sasa sasa wakati wa kura, hiyo slogan yetu imepotea, tumenaswa. Mambo ikabadilika. And Uhuru got his. Wakasema, tuende tufanye nini, hata petition, kupika petition, kumaliza petition. Now kurudi kwa uwanja, engine imekoza mafuta, mambo imekuwa ngumu. Uhuru akapata his second term. So to defeat an incumbent who's looking for his second term is something else.
Translation: even if the whole country is mad at Ruto, don't bother, he will still win. Mudavadi isn't wrong about history. He is just conveniently selective with it. Back in Moi's days, fear was law and loyalty was currency. Today, however, it is 2025, and Kenyans can tweet their rage, organize protest, and openly boo politicians at funerals without fear. His comments come at a time when Western Kenya, his political backyard, is openly rebelling against Ruto's administration. From George Natembeya, Edwin Sifuna, Caleb Hamisi, to a chorus of bold MCAs and MPs.
Kama Mheshimiwa William Ruto, tunaenda kukufanya ukue one term. Wewe ndio unaenda an example of presidents who have served one term. Tuko pamoja. Na wanatutisha, wanasema ati Edwin Sifuna watamuua.
Pigia gavana wetu simu, Mheshimiwa Natembeya. Anajua ya kwamba ndio hapa Tanzania katika ofisi yake. Na nimesema watu wote ambao watatusaidia Kwa hii shughuli ya kutoa Kasongo mamlakani, hakuna mtu tutakataa kuongea na yeye. Hakuna mtu, kwa sababu kuondoa William Ruto ofisini is a national priority project. Is a national priority project. Nataka nirudia, wale ambao hawajasikia wasikie.
And here is the plot twist. Western Kenya is one of the last political regions Ruto hopes would stay loyal, especially after Central Kenya, Makueni, Kitui County, and parts of Rift Valley began shifting their gaze towards the opposition. So, when Mudavadi steps up and says Ruto is likely to be re-elected, not because of popularity, but because African presidents are hard to unseat, Kenyans believe it doesn't sound strategic. It sounds like he's preparing the region for surrender. So what is fear again?